York, squatters have rights after 30 days. That means the property owner can't change the locks, can't remove their possessions, and can't cut off the utilities. And if they do, they could be arrested.
The squatter situation is very, very serious.
New York State Senator Mattera is combating the practice of squatting in New York, giving the rights back to the property owner.
And owning a piece of property is just so important to all of us. It's the American way. You know, it's the American dream. Life, liberty, and property is just so important to all of us. But guess what? Squatters have more rights to all New York State residents than our property owners. And that's how sad this is.
The so-called squatter rights in New York are what are called adverse possession laws. In order to qualify as a squatter, you have to be a person who enters a property legally and stays after the license has ended, a person who fails to move out of an apartment when their lease expires and refuses to pay rent moving forward, a person who breaks into an abandoned building and begins living there, or a person who erects a fence or barrier around a portion of a property, mistakenly believing it belongs to them. Senator Mattera's legislation will enable law enforcement to immediately evict individuals from residential properties based on a homeowner's sworn complaint and without involvement of the court of any kind. But there is concern that Democrats won't play along.
My colleagues on the other side think that landlords just have so much money. They think that, in other words, they don't worry about it. People could just be in their homes for free and they don't need to be evicted or anything like that. But I know as a landlord myself over the years that, in other words, when you did not receive your monthly rent, you were in trouble because it's an investment, like people have investments with the stock market.
Now, we have seen several cases in the media of late that are absolutely shocking, but experts say that this isn't anything new. It's just only now making the headlines, largely thanks to social media. So unless this legislation passes, your New York investment could become someone else's. Back to you.